Good evening, everyone. Today we are discussing a topic that affects every student and every family. Is the education system really preparing students for real jobs? Every year, millions of students complete school and college. They get degrees and certificates. But many of them still cannot find a good job. Why is this happening?
Yes, this is a serious issue. Students study for many years. They pass exams, but when they go for interviews, companies say they are not ready to work. This creates a big gap between education and employment.
Most schools and colleges focus mainly on marks. Students memorize books, they write exams, they forget after exams. But real jobs do not test memory, they test skills.
Exactly. In real jobs, companies want people who can solve problems, work in teams, use computers, communicate clearly. But these skills are rarely taught in classrooms.
Another big problem is outdated education. Technology changes very fast, but textbooks change very slowly. Students learn old topics while companies use new tools. So when students join companies, they feel confused.
Yes. For example, companies use modern software, cloud systems, and artificial intelligence, but many colleges still teach very old programming languages and methods. This makes students less useful to employers.
Let us talk about English and communication. Many students understand English, but they cannot speak confidently. In interviews, communication is very important, but students are not trained to speak.
That is true. Students are afraid of making mistakes. They fear being laughed at, so they stay silent and lose opportunities.
Another important thing is experience. Students mostly learn theory. They do not do real projects. They do not work in companies. But employers want people who already know how to work.
That is why internships and practical training are very important. But many students do not get good internships, so they leave college without any real experience.
Also, many students choose the wrong course. They do not know what jobs are available. They follow their friends. They follow trends. Later, they realize there are no jobs in that field.
This makes students feel lost and worried. They think, I studied so much, but my future is not clear. This creates stress and fear.
So what should the education system do? It should teach practical skills, technology, communication, and problem solving, not just theory.
Colleges should work with companies. They should know what skills companies need. Then they should train students in those skills.
But students also have a responsibility. They should not depend only on college. They should learn online. They should practice English. They should build skills.
Yes, in today's world, learning never stops. The more you learn, the more valuable you become.
So, is the education system preparing students for real jobs? The answer is not completely. But students who work on their skills can still succeed.
Your degree is just a starting point. Your skills decide your future.
Thank you for listening. We hope this podcast helped you think and also improve your English. See you in the next episode.